Hello, good morning, bon dia. From Qatar to the world, bon dia and welcome to this masterclass. Unlock your ultimate fat loss. Thank you so much for being here. Enjoy some music. Hello dear, good morning. So I'm gonna share with you a powerful masterclass. Hello. With a lot of tips for you to unlock your ultimate fat loss. And it's not just about fat loss that I'm going to talk about. I'm also talking about if you don't have a good relationship with the mirror, if you don't enjoy what you see in the mirror, how you perceive yourself, this is also for you. This is not only about fat loss. So hello. So bon dia, good morning. I'm gonna try to say in Arabic, but it's gonna be very bad, so I will not even try. So we're gonna stay just by English. So thank you so much for being here and welcome to this powerful masterclass. And before we go ahead, I'm gonna have a request to do for you. So please share this masterclass with 1 or 2 friends. Yes, my Arabic, it's not the best one. I know how to say good evening. No, I think it's good morning. Sabah al-khair? That's good morning, right? Sabah al-khair? Sorry if this is so wrong, but I think this is good morning. Tell me if I'm saying it right. Someone says if I say it right or wrong. Sabah al-khair. Ah, okay. So that's good morning. I thought it was good evening, but I remember it's good morning. So thank you so much for being here. And as we go along on this masterclass, you can put questions, you can participate. Please stay until the end because I'm gonna share amazing things with you. Even though I'm gonna try to record this and save it on Instagram, but sometimes it doesn't allow. So stay there if it's possible. So please share this masterclass with 1 or 2 people or as many people as you want. Bon dia, Nelson. And we are ready to start. So I'm gonna take the music and we are ready to go. So before we go ahead and before I'm gonna share everything regarding fat loss and your body transformation, I need to introduce myself for people that know me and people that don't know me very well. So if you don't know me very well, I'm gonna explain a little bit who is Raquel Madeira. So I'm Raquel Madeira, I'm 33, I'm from Portugal. And I have a huge passion for fitness and body transformation, and it all started with my own experience, with my own struggles. So I graduated in 2009, and in the beginning of my university time I heard from teachers and I always compared myself to my colleagues, and my main goal was always to be the best professional as I could be. So, and I knew it that to be, or I heard that if I wanted to be a very good professional, I need to look in a certain way. So with all of this, I started doing diets. At that time, and I'm 162 centimeters, I was about 57, 58 kg. I never had problems with overweight. I never had problems with eating. I just didn't eat much, but that was me, was not for a specific purpose. And when I start hearing that you need to look a certain way, your appearance need to be in a certain way, I start to do diets. And I start cutting a lot of things that are essential to our body. So I start cutting carbs, I start cutting sugar. Of course, some of them are not very healthy, but the relationship that then after I had with those foods, that was not healthy. So I start cutting a lot of things, and then I start working, moving forward on the story. I start working and I start being in the gym environment, and I still had that in my mind, and I still had that thought, and I still had people telling me you still need to look in a certain way. Even today, if I look myself in the mirror, I'm skinny, I don't have much muscle tone, so my appearance is still not as fit as the fitness industry still sells. But today I have the knowledge and I know where I am and I know who I am, and I don't really care much about it. But when I was 20 or when I was 17, I didn't know better. So in moving forward, I started dieting, I started cutting a lot of things on my diet. And then without realizing, some of the days I did not eat much, some of the days I just eat what I planned to eat. And sometimes I was going to see my parents, and of course my parents do the best foods that I enjoyed. So I was eating more, and then I would come home because I was living far away. Then I would come to my home and feel guilty. And that where started my eating disorder, which at the time I didn't know. So I would starve myself during weeks. I was only eating salads. I was doing a lot of cardio. I was not doing much strength, and the focus was most burning. Not so much taking care of myself, taking care of my emotions, taking care of who is Raquel. My focus was only to see the number in the scale dropping, and I dropped until 53 more or less. And I remember to go and to buy some clothes, and I remember to feel them so loose in my body, and I realized, wow, I'm really skinny. But even though my inner speech was always criticizing, so I was doing literally this to my skin and saying, you still have this to lose. You still have this part of your body, you still have more kilos to lose. So my focus was only the number that I was seeing on the scale, not so much what I was looking in the mirror. And I was not even looking inside Raquel. I was just looking, this is what the world needs from me, this is what the world perceives of me, and if I want to be a good professional, I need to look this. And this is what I thought. Moving forward, my eating compulsion, that what I was suffering, got worse and worse until went from 53 kg until 74 kg, and we are talking about a matter of 2011. This is when I got lowest of my weight. Then it was never stable, my weight, so 1 kilo more, 1 kilo less, 2 kilos more. So my weight was never stable. I was training a lot. I was really pushing myself to go lower on what I was eating, and it was never stable, my weight. So then, moving forward, I moved country, my life changed a lot. In 2015, my eating compulsion, and then I realized that I'm having a problem. Like, I really realized that this is not normal, this is not okay. And I was always beating myself, I was always criticizing myself, and I was never happy with what I was seeing in the mirror. And this was regardless when I was 74. Of course, at 74 I was feeling even worse, but even when I was 53 or 55 or 56, I was still not a person that was taking care of my emotions, taking care of the words, and taking care of my thoughts. So I was always pushing myself very hard and being very hard on me, very criticizing. I was my worst criticism, for sure. I have no doubt about it. I did a lot of therapy, I did a lot of coaching, I took a lot of courses, and I still have this hate relationship with myself, using food and exercise to punishing myself. So it all changed in 2017 when I found out that I was pregnant. And during this whole process, we are talking about more or less 10 years. In 2017, I find out that I'm pregnant, and for the first time I said to myself, I will not do any more diets. I will not punish myself anymore. So, and I kept that promise. And from that time, at that time I was about 69 kilos more or less. From that time, my speech changed, because I realized that I had something inside me. I didn't know if it was a boy or girl, but I knew that I had something inside me that was now my responsibility, and that I could not keep punishing myself and being so hard on me and keep dieting and starving and then eating this world and another world and feeling horrible and frustrated. And those bad feelings, of course I knew it, that would affect something that I had inside me. So I took responsibility and I changed. And when I mean I changed what I was saying to myself. I kept the promise of not dieting anymore. And I knew it, that for sure I would put weight on because I was pregnant. And of course I did. So I went to 80 kg. And during my pregnancy, I literally I was a normal person around food. So I was eating everything. Of course, I don't eat meat for a long time. It's nothing to do with diets. It's just I don't like it. So, but I went back to eating fish. I went back to not eating salads. So I was literally living on salads. I stopped because when you are pregnant, you need to be careful with not cooked things because of, I will not go into more complex things, but we need to be careful and wash very well some of the food. So I literally stopped to having salad. So I was having vegetables, I was having rice, I was having pasta, I was having potatoes, I was having fish, I was having everything as a normal human being. I was not overeating, I did not exaggerate on anything. If I wanted to have an ice cream, I was having an ice cream. So I was just a normal person regarding around food. And I got around 12 kilos, so from 69, then I dropped 1 kilo in the first trimester because I didn't, the smells were bothering me, so I didn't eat much during the 3 first months, and then I went to 80 kg, and I kept that promise that I will not diet anymore. And what I realized the most was my inner speech. I did not say anything anymore that was not regarding to my body, that was not love, that was not appreciation. And when I see the all transformations that as a woman, and I can only speak as a woman, that all the transformations, and when we get pregnant and then when we have a baby, and how our body changes to accommodate life and to build life first and then to accommodate life, and now how your body changes for all of this, I was so amazed and I had so much appreciation, and I saw things for the first time and I felt things for myself that I never felt before. And even though I was not perfect, I still have stretch marks, I still have loose skin, I'm not perfect, and I'm not trying to say that we must look in a certain way to feel good. No, we must look in a way that we feel good about ourselves. But this is nothing and should not be nothing to do with what the society expects from me, what fitness industry expects from me, because in the end I'm a normal human being, I'm a person, and I need to look inside myself. I need to look, who is Raquel? What do I want? What is your purpose in life? What are your values? What do you stand for? So my question for you today, and since before we start and I'm delivering what I want to deliver, is I want to ask you, who are you? And of course you're gonna tell me your name, and most probably you're gonna go to your job. Take your job away, and who do you stand for? What are your values? What are your purpose in life? What is the legacy that you want to leave in this world? Are you living that legacy, or are you working towards to that, or are you completely lost and you are living in a way that you think that's the right one because that's what the majority of people do, that's what society expects from you, that's what other people, what is normal, whatever means normal, that everybody follows, so you should follow. And there is nothing wrong to be normal, whatever that means, or whatever the society tells you, as soon as that inside yourself you want that. As soon as that It's the same with procedures, it's the same, some things regarding to your body and beauty. Do whatever you want to do, but not because of the society, not because of your friends, not because what you think what is expected from you, but because you want to do it. Put lips if you want to, do whatever procedures you want to, but do it from here, from your heart. And it's not because you do that procedure, it's not because you think that after you are thin or after you look in a certain way that people will love you or appreciate more or whatever. This is nothing regarding to other people. This is something to do with yourself. And now, so my daughter is now 4 years and a half, and I'm literally not doing anything different in terms, I'm still exercising, and I always have been exercising. I still eat well, but before I was on diets, but even though I was taking care of my nutrition. So what changed? What really changed on me was not what I was doing, but the reason that what I was doing that. So when I first started dieting and I want to look in a certain way, my goal and my reason, my why was, this is what is expected from me. If I want to be a very good professional, I need to look at a certain way because this is what the fitness industry is selling. This is what my colleagues look like. This is what other people think I should look like. I never thought that this is what I want because it makes me happy. Now, moving forward, and after I got pregnant and had my daughter, I really had to look into myself and to go into my insecurities and go into my fears and to my past traumas and all of that and realize, who is Raquel Madeira? What do you really want? What are you saying to yourself? Is it more important what other people think of you, what you think about you? Because in the end, the only person that lives with us is us, 24/7, regardless if we are married, if we have kids, if we have a lot of people around us, we are the only person. Our body is the only place that we're gonna live 24/7. So the first person that we should appreciate and be grateful, and the opinion that matters the most is our opinion. The other opinion, it's that problem. Maybe some of the opinions matters, like our parents, the loved ones, the ones that are nearby. But even though, if those opinions are completely opposite from what we feel, sometimes we need to go to what we feel as a human being, as yourself. You are unique and you have one opportunity here. As far as we know, we have one opportunity here to make a difference. And this is really what I stand for. So whatever is your goal regarding fitness, if you want to lose weight, if you want to look in a certain way, if you want to be toned, do it because it's here, because you want. But first check your thoughts. Check what do you think about yourself right now. And for everything changed, for the nutrition, for the exercise to be there, you need to understand, and this need to be very clear to you, is the why. Why do you want to look in that way? It's because of what? You want to be healthier? It's because you want to have more energy to play with your kids, to have more energy to be with your husband, with your partner. It's to be successful and powerful at business. It's to be stronger. It's for your mind. What is the really meaning regarding your goal? Why do you really want this? And this is the first question you should ask yourself before you start anything. Before you start exercising, before you start taking care of your nutrition, before everything, you need to start on your mind. And then your thoughts. Analyze that. You cannot keep beating yourself and being your worst criticism, because this is energy, and this negative energy, and it weighs down. So we really need to start on here. So the first thing that and is going to be linked exactly what I want to share with you. The 3 powerful pillars that I share with my clients, with which I apply to myself and which I teach are, the first one, we're going to take this as a pyramid. So the base is the mind. This, whatever you have here, is going to change everything. And on here, you really need to reconnect with who you are. You need to look inside, not outside. So you need to reconnect with who are you, what do you want, what are your values, what are you saying to yourself daily. Are you taking care of your thoughts? Are you taking care of your emotions? Some of us, I would say all of us, we should take therapy, because we all have been facing traumas, we all have been through situations that left marks in our life, and some of those marks are weighting us down and are not making us move forward. So my opinion is we all should do therapy to release those fears, those insecurities, those feelings of sadness, of regret, of frustration, or whatever it is, and let it go, and then we can move forward. So the first thing is work on your mind. What is blocking you? What made you didn't go after this in the past, or what made you stop in the past from achieving your goal? So this is the first foundation. You need to build a strong mindset. Find who you are, find what you want, and be kind, be gentle. And this is the key, the self-love. And the self-love is way more than putting makeup, than going to the gym, than taking a massage. It's not about that. It's the reason behind that. You are doing that because you really want to feel good on yourself, because you are taking care of yourself, or because it's everybody's doing. It's never what you do, it's the reason behind what you do. Got it? And then this kind of relationship that you have with yourself is one that you need to work really deeply. What really changed me, and this is still a work in process for me, because even though my relationship with my body changed and I changed my inner speech, I stopped blaming myself and punish myself regarding my body, but some of the things I kept on going. Like, I didn't achieve something, you should do more, you should have accomplished this. So I kept punishing myself, and not long ago, I will say a few months ago, I even stopped doing that. So even when I make mistakes, I'm kind, and I said, okay, it's okay, learn with the lesson, take the lesson and move on. So I'm in the point that I'm not allowing myself anymore to beat myself, or to criticize myself, or to punish myself for whatever reason. Remember that we are all here in life living an experience, and everybody's trying to understand what is this and to figure out many things. We don't know everything, and even the person that has lived the most and has the most experience here, even that person is still trying to figure out what is this, what is life, what they are looking forward, what experience we are having. So it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to feel that you are failing, because you only fail if you don't try or if you are giving up. That's only way. Those are the only ways that I recognize failure. If you are trying and you don't do well, that's not a failure, that's a mistake. And we learn with mistakes, and the mistakes gives us the opportunity to be more persistent. And those persistency gives us willpower. So don't see that it's a failure, it's rather a mistake. Learn from it and move on. So this is the strong and the base of the mind. After the mind, and after I'm saying the mind is the base and is a huge thing, that it's a work in progress forever. So this is something that you need to start, and you don't need to have everything worked out. As I said, when I started 5 years and a half, I didn't have the mind that I have today. I just started by, I'm stopping criticizing myself, I'm start being kind to myself, I'm starting being generous to myself. So sometimes you just need this, just start, and then take step by step. And then the second one, which is very, very important, of course, is your nutrition, because 80% of your results are from your food. And when I talk about results, I'm not talking only about fat loss. I'm talking about everything. Even your emotions, even your mind. Depression, it's linked to high-processed foods, to sugar, to foods that only give you calories, that are very lack of nutrients, that are not giving you anything else. So we need to learn how to use food to nourish our body, and we need to stop thinking that we need a diet. We don't need a diet. We need food that fits us. It's not us that fits in the program. We are all different and unique, and you don't need to fit in someone else's program. You need to have the foods that you like and accommodate to your lifestyle, to your life that works for you, that gives you not only flavor, pleasure, but gives you good nutrients and gives you life. This is what you need to understand. You need to use food to nourish yourself. And it's not a new diet, and it's not a short-term thing that you're gonna do for a certain time. This is a lifestyle. This is forever. That's why you need to understand, and you need to see what works for you. Many people ask me, what do I eat? I don't have a problem to share what do I eat, but most probably what I eat doesn't suit you. Maybe because you don't like what I eat. Maybe because what I eat is based on Portuguese food or whatever food it is, and based on my lifestyle, based on my working hours. So there is a lot of things that we need to understand, and we work on to understand. Does this plan works for me? Can I still do this plan forever? And I'm not fundamentalist. So I never say never eat this or never eat that. We just need to understand some foods are to eat daily, some foods are to eat sometimes, and some foods are to eat rarely. But we cannot mix all of this. This is what we need to be conscious about. So we need to use foods and to eat good most of the time. But if you want a cake, go and get it. And don't punish yourself, and don't be hard on you because you feel guilty. I should not have this. Most probably you feel guilty because you know that today you had a cake, yesterday you had a chocolate, the day before you had something. So you are like cheating every single day. But if you eat well 5-6 days per week, and there is one day that you allow yourself to eat your pizza, to eat your whatever it is, to eat your ice cream, your chocolate, that's okay. That's part of a balanced lifestyle. And a balanced lifestyle is you eat good in the majority of the days, and there is one day that you not eat so good, you don't have time to eat, or you eat at any time of the day, or you don't eat much that day. That's not going to make any difference, because what you do in the majority of the time, that's what matters the most. And then we go forward. Just a sec. Wait. And then we move forward and we go to the third pillar. So remember, mind is on the base, nutrition is the second, and the top is exercise. Is it mandatory to do exercise to burn fats? No, it's not. You can burn fats without doing exercise. Is exercise only to burn fat? No, exercise is for life. Exercise is for you to be able, whatever age do you have, to do your daily tasks. And when I say your daily tasks is to go up the stairs without feeling like you are about to die, to play with your kids and have energy, to play with them regardless of your age, to be able to do this to your arm and not feeling, oh, I have pain on my shoulder, oh, my back. This is what exercise is for life. You should be able to do your daily tasks and not feeling pain and not feeling, oh, this or that. And age, there are things regarding to age that there are some concerns, but it should not be an excuse for you to say, this is not all because of my age. That's wrong. That's really wrong. Because I feel like today, at 33, there are people 10 years younger than me in a very worse condition, and I'm 10 years older. So there is nothing to do with age. And there are people with 50, 60, 70 with amazing energy, super inspiring. And it's nothing to do with their genes, it's nothing to do with their environment, it's to do what they do daily. So for sure, exercise does accelerate the fat loss burning. It does tone up your body. It does make your muscles stronger to protect your joints, to protect your ligaments, and makes your life easier and your body beautiful and sexy. So it's very important that you do exercise, but see it more in this is a lifestyle again. And exercise not only works the body but works the mind. If today someone asks me why do I exercise, of course I want to look in a certain way and I want to be stronger, but it's not so much my look that really matters to me. It's more my mind. It's more I want to be able to push myself more. I want to be able to do heavier weights. I want to be able to still run a half marathon and feel energetic and feel like I'm still alive. I'm still doing things. You don't need to be a professional athlete. You don't need to be a fitness fanatic. You don't need to be any of it. You just need to be a human being that wants more quality of life and wants more for your life. That's it. That's all. So those are the foundations, like the basics for your ultimate body fat transformation. And even though if you are not looking to burn fat and you are fine with the body that you have, if you are not happy, regardless if you are skinny or not, if you are not happy, fulfilled inside yourself with who you are, that is something that you need to look inside. Okay, so that's why I'm so excited and so happy to share something that I've been working for the past, I had this idea in 2017, I think, and then I started doing it in 2000 during the pandemic, but I didn't know how, so the idea didn't really go through, and I'm able now to share with you that I'm launching the Ultimate Holistic Fitness Platform. It's a fitness platform with fitness classes, with meditations, with nutrition, all of that to help you to achieve your ultimate body transformation. It's not only for women, this is exclusive for women, but it's not only for women that are struggling with their body weights, but people that are not happy with their bodies, regardless if you are skinny, if you are fat, if whatever shape you have, if you are not happy, if you're still criticizing yourself, if you still have this kind of relationship of unkind to yourself, this is for you. So basically in this platform, what you're gonna find? We're gonna find different fitness classes, around 30 minutes all recorded, and once per week we're gonna have a live class all together. And the workouts are only 30 minutes, and it can be HIIT strength, cardio boost, power training, balance, fight it, booty and abs, and I'm missing one, which is body flow. So we have different classes. Some of them more for cardio, some of them more for strength, some of them more for the mobility, Pilates and yoga. So we have classes for everything. We're gonna also have a live masterclass every single month. And in this platform, you're gonna have videos that's gonna support you from the start, and it's ongoing. So every single month, we're gonna have all of this sharing. Thank you so much. Thank you for being there and for your feedback. Everything is online, everything is on your own time, and today I'm launching this until 8th of July with 25% off. So we are in pre-sale. So if you want to register now, you also have 7 days to try all the content. And then if you decide I don't want to move forward, you're gonna have 100% money back without any question. So this is what I really was excited to share with you, and I could not be happier to share this with you, because I've been working so much and putting my love, starting from that, my passion and my knowledge and also my personal experience regarding this matter with all of you. And I want to work mainly with women because we understand each other in a different way. We go through things that we cannot even explain, and it's not even about being better or worse than men. It's nothing to do with that. It's just being who we are. We are just different. And I feel way more comfortable to talk about certain things with women that we understand each other, and we can talk about hormones and cycles, and we go through emotions, and we go through pregnancies, and we go through all of that, and our body is just amazing and in so many ways. So this is what I really want to share with you. So I'm gonna leave all the contents and all the details on my platform, on my bio, as soon as I go out of this live. I'm gonna try to save it. If for any reason Instagram doesn't allow me to save this, I'm recording on here on my camera. So I'm gonna just edit whatever I shared and also share this with you guys. Anyway, so that's what I really want to share with you. I'm gonna open 5 minutes or whatever time needed for questions or shares or anything. I'm just seeing who was here. I thank everybody that came to say hi, that was here with me. Thank you so much. So if you have any question, any comments, please feel free. If not, I'm gonna say goodbye and I'm gonna see you, and we're gonna talk very, very soon. And in the end of this, I'm gonna send you all the information regarding this platform that you can check and see, and you can register and try and see if it's something that you would like to be part of. So Aisha, I think it's just me and you here. So thank you so much. I don't know if there is anybody that wants to share something or question something. If not, I'm gonna say bye-bye. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being there also. So I'm saying hi to my camera too. Have an amazing day, have an amazing week, and we're gonna keep in touch. And I hope and I really wish that we can see each other in life in motion. And please share so we can have many people knowing about this. Thank you so much, my love. Bye bye, take care.